Did you know that long before Hercules, Achilles, or even Thor, there was another hero? The very first hero in human history. His name was Gilgamesh, and his story is the oldest epic we've ever discovered. Let's travel back in time, over 4,000 years ago, to ancient Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization. In the magnificent city of Uruk, a king named Gilgamesh ruled. He wasn't just any king. He was 2/3 god and 1/3 human, gifted with superhuman strength and godlike beauty. But with all that power came immense pride. In his youth, Gilgamesh was a tyrant. He was arrogant, reckless, and his people suffered under his harsh rule. They cried out to the gods for help, and the gods listened. To humble the mighty king, they created a challenger for him, a wild man born of the wilderness itself named Enkidu. Enkidu was Gilgamesh's equal in strength and spirit. When they finally met in the streets of Uruk, their clash was legendary. It was a battle that shook the very foundations of the city. But something unexpected happened. In the heat of their struggle, they saw the reflection of themselves in each other. Their rivalry transformed into a deep, unbreakable friendship. They became brothers, two sides of the same coin. With Enkidu by his side, Gilgamesh's energy was no longer turned against his own people, but outward, towards legendary adventures. Their first great quest took them to the mythical cedar forest, a place forbidden to mortals. There they faced its terrifying guardian, the monstrous giant Humbaba. Working together, combining Gilgamesh's courage and Enkidu's knowledge of the wild, they defeated the beast, bringing fame and glory back to Uruk. Their heroic deeds even caught the attention of the gods. The goddess Ishtar, captivated by Gilgamesh's might, wanted him for herself. But Gilgamesh, knowing her reputation for cruelty towards her lovers, rejected her. Enraged by this insult, Ishtar unleashed a cosmic weapon of destruction upon Uruk, the bowl of heaven. Once again, the two heroes stood together. In another epic battle, they slayed the divine beast, saving their city from annihilation. But defying the gods always comes with a heavy price. As punishment for killing Humbaba and the Bowl of Heaven, the gods decreed that one of the two heroes must die. The choice fell upon Enkidu. A mysterious illness wasted away the wild man's strength, and he died in Gilgamesh's arms. The death of his best friend, his brother, completely shattered Gilgamesh. For the first time, this part-god king felt the terrifying sting of mortality. The grief and the fear of his own eventual death consumed him. Haunted by this fear, Gilgamesh abandoned his throne and his city. He set off on a desperate, perilous journey to the ends of the earth. His goal, to find the secret to eternal life. He had heard a legend about a man named Utnapishtim, the only mortal ever granted immortality by the gods after surviving a great flood. Gilgamesh believed that if anyone could tell him how to escape death, it would be Utnapishtim. His quest was an ordeal beyond anything he had ever faced. He crossed scorching deserts, climbed impossible mountains, and sailed across the waters of death, a treacherous sea no mortal had ever passed. Finally, weary and worn, he reached Utnapishtim. He begged the old man to share his secret, but the answer he received was not the one he sought. Utnapishtim told him that the gods had made their decision long ago. Immortality was a gift for them alone, not for mortals. Death is the fate of all humanity. Defeated, Gilgamesh prepared for his journey home. As a final gesture, Utnapishtim's wife told him of a magical plant at the bottom of the sea that could restore youth. Gilgamesh dove into the depths and found it, his last hope for cheating his fate. But on his way back, while he rested, a snake slithered up and ate the plant, shedding its skin and becoming young again. Right before his eyes, it was gone. His final hope was lost. He returned to his city of Uruk, empty-handed and humbled. But as he stood before the massive walls he had built, a profound realization washed over him. He finally understood. A person's true legacy isn't about living forever. It's about the life they live, the people they love, and what they leave behind. He may not have found eternal life for himself, but he had built a great city, a civilization that would endure. And more importantly, his story, his adventures, his friendship, his sorrow, and his wisdom would be told for generations. And here we are, thousands of years later, still telling his story. In a way, by searching for immortality and failing, Gilgamesh found the truest form of it. He became the first hero, and his epic became a timeless legend that will never die. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the ancient world, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more stories from history and myth. See you next time.